Good evening, everyone. Hi, my name is Amy, and I am an independent consultant with Mary and Martha. If you belong to my VIP group or are one of my friends on Facebook, you already know who I am. So, um, what I wanted to come on here and talk to you about is I noticed that I've done a lot of videos of the 100 days of whatever. We have a bunch of different devotions about different things. But I missed this one. And how in the world did I miss it? I have no clue. So, 100 Days of Faith Over Fear. And as you know or don't know, if you don't know, we have another one is by Candace Cameron Bure, is from Worrier to Warrior. And we've had this one way before that one. And so there's a reason for it because how many of you out there have lived with fear or currently living with fear? And there is so much to fear, but you don't have to live in fear, you know. And so I like the way this book puts the way that Lisa puts the introduction to the book is while there may be things to fear, there is only one to have real faith in, and he is here now to provide assurance, peace, and undying devotion that cannot be shaken. Each moment we can choose to either give in to fear or draw from the faith we hold within. Let us journey together not only to demolish fear, but to feed our faith so there can be freedom, restoration, and renewed hope to live and to love the way God intended. And so the book is, like I said, 100 Days of Faith Over Fear. And it is to help you get over fear and live a life of freedom through faith using God's word. And one of the examples is on, let's see, I don't know what day it is, but it's called Waiting in Faith, Part 1. So that means that there's a Part 2. But each day there is a devotion, and you'll read the devotion. For example, this one. And then it has the scriptures. And then on the next page, it has a verse. And I would recommend memorizing one of the verses, because memorizing verses, that's your tool belt, so that way you can have those verses you memorize, you can throw back in Satan's face. But this one says, wait for the Lord, be strong, and let your heart be courageous. Wait for the Lord. Psalm 27:14. And then there's space for you to journal. Whatever it is that this brought to the surface, whatever brought to your, remembrance, or that you learned, or that you really got, you can write in there whatever you want. This is yours. You could draw. And then at the end, it has a prayer. So, you read your devotion. There are verses you can memorize, space for you to just release any thoughts or fears, and a prayer. So, 100 Days Faith Over Fear. If you're battling fear, here you go. Thank you, and have a blessed evening. And you're more than a conqueror.